Hello, I'm Mr. Roy, and here are some interesting tidbits from the Bible. In 2 Samuel chapter 23, we read about David's mighty men. These were 30 of the toughest guys that you'll read about in the Bible. These are not guys that you want to mess with. In particular, there were what they called the three. And the leader of the three was a guy named Jashobeam. And Jashobeam killed 800 men in one encounter. The second of the three was a man named Eleazar. Eleazar once fought for so long that his hand froze to a sword. He couldn't get his hand away from the hilt of his sword. And Shammah was the last of the three. He once defended a barley field against an entire camp of Philistines. So all of the mighty men are extremely tough. These are the guys that were the leaders, and a couple more that are mentioned are Abishai is one of those. He killed 300 men one time in one encounter, and Benaiah is one of the others. Benaiah killed an Egyptian giant. Now the giant had a spear. Benaiah only had a club, but Benaiah went in, overpowered him, took his spear, and killed him with it. So a story that's very reflective of David fighting Goliath. There is a tragic note, though, that are attached to David's mighty men. One of the mighty men was a man named Uriah the Hittite. Now, you may know that name because he was the first husband of Bathsheba. That's the woman that David had the affair with. Bathsheba became pregnant. David brought Uriah home, tried to trick him into going home and sleeping with his wife, and Uriah refused to do it as long as the rest of the army was still in the field. And eventually David has him killed to hide Bathsheba's pregnancy. So while there is some tragedy to the story, it's still very interesting to go to 2 Samuel 23 and to read about the exploits of these amazing fighters that God put around David. Have a good day.